let's get a clear idea what's going on in the marketplace. And we're talking about the marketplace of homes. Checking in with Frank Norton Jr. He's our resident expert on that from the Norton Agency and Norton Native Intelligence. Morning, Frank. Hope you had a good Easter celebration.
We had a wonderful Easter celebration. It was a beautiful day, actually a perfect day.
Yeah, oh, it's just outstanding, just outstanding. So let's talk about the day that's in front of us. If someone out there is looking to buy or sell, this marketplace has been very interesting and it's been moving very quickly.
It has moved really quickly, pivoted really quickly as people have seen the importance of homes. And then we've seen a slowdown we saw a historic slowdown in construction over the last 4 or 5 years, and it's now finally caught up with us. But with so much frenzy in the marketplace and people moving into Georgia for the very first time, the first multiple listing service is indicated we have about an 11 or 12 day supply of houses in all parts throughout all of Atlanta.
Wow.
So I thought this morning I might talk to the listeners about, if you're trying to buy a house in this marketplace, what should you be doing? You can buy a house. We're seeing lots of houses sell. We're having record numbers of sales, but I think you have to have a business plan, a family business plan. You got to stay cool, calm, and collected. You need to prepare. You need to prepare before you make an offer. You need to have yourself pre-qualified for a loan, and it needs to be a strong pre-qualification from a reputable lender, not an online lender, somebody who is local, who has worked with you on cleaning up your credit. You also need to understand the marketplace. What subdivision do you want to buy in? What neighborhood? What kind of house that you want? And then you need to be ready to see the house and make an offer quickly as it comes onto the marketplace. We're seeing houses sell in 2 or 3 days as they immediately come onto the marketplace. And so it is a change in the slow process that we have all gone through over the last number of years to buy a house.
Wow, because it used to be, you take a little time to think about it, then make an offer and counter and back and forth. Now it's sort of like buying a shirt. You just go, I like it, I'll take it, and then you've got to wrap the deal up pretty quickly.
Well, it is sort of like buying a shirt. You have to define what you want. It's sort of like, what are my must-haves? I got to have 3 bedrooms. I got to have 2 baths. I got to have a play yard in the backyard. And your like-to-haves. Well, I'd like it to be move-in condition. I'd like it to have an outdoor porch. Well, maybe you can add that in a later stage once you've purchased the house. The caution that I have today, and my daughter's trying to buy a house in another city, is that you're going to fall in love with a house, and then you're going to fall out in love when that house gets sold out from under you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're going to have to fall in love with another house, and then you're going to have that fall out from under you. And we're seeing, in some cases, 6 to 17 offers simultaneously being considered.
Good grief. Talk about demand. That's incredible.
It is great. It's
depends on what side of the issue you're on there, Frank.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is probably great for the real estate industry, but it is great for America because we're now seeing a recovery from the pandemic. You also need a clean offer.
What does that mean?
An offer that you make needs to be simple. It needs to have few contingencies. We're seeing offers that have 17 contingencies. If you like the furniture, make that a negotiating item afterwards, after you've acquired the house. If you want the golf cart thrown in, make that after. You've got to firm up the price. Find out if you can make a cash offer. We're finding, unfortunately, there are a few people out there that can make a cash offer. They've already sold a house. They're already in an apartment. They've already accumulated or whatever, and they're being able to make a cash offer. Cash offers are perhaps winning the day, and unfortunately, there's a very few people who have that kind of cash. Mm-hmm. Are you able to buy the house as is, where is? Just take it with very limited inspection period. And then the days of closing 90 days from now or over. It's now how quick can you close. So closing time is very important as you write that offer.
Wow. I only thought that was important when I was out checking out local bands at the bar, but I guess it's a different story now. Well, I'm curious, so how is that affecting people who are able to find the home they want while theirs is for sale and their only contingency is I need to sell my home? That's probably shutting some people out of being able to move forward.
It is shutting some people out because there's so many people in this limbo. I also tell people, don't ever sell your house before before you have a place to go.
Whether it's the next house or an apartment, I guess, because apartments are
That's
kind of,
right. You got to have a plan A and a plan B. In some cases, you might sell your house before you quite know where you want to go, and make sure you have an apartment or a rental house that you can do it. If you are selling your house, people are wanting perfect. They want walk-in condition. They want fresh paint more than just that front door and pine straw. They want the walk-in condition. They want new countertops, and they want fresh appliances, and so those houses tend to be selling faster.
Yeah, that's the last one we purchased was like that. It was like I've done all that fix up in the other one. I don't want to do it anymore. Give me one that I don't have to walk in and repaint. I'd be fine with that. And we were able, fortunately, to find that. But real fast before I let you go, when you talk about having a place to hold before you get to where you want to be, perhaps your home sells, you don't have another home purchased yet. What is the rental market like right now for folks who are looking for? Because it might be a situation where you want to rent an apartment, you don't want to sign a 1-year lease. Maybe only a short-term lease. Is that available?
There are, in some cases, we have a few landlords that will do 6-month leases. Very few people will do less than that. And typically a 6-month lease is at a higher rate than a year lease. And lastly, I think I want to suggest that you got to have a professional by your side. They know what's coming on the marketplace. They understand pricing. They understand how to fix a house ahead of time, and they are excellent buffers between the negotiation.
Yeah, I will agree 100% there. And they're also excellent buffers between you and sometimes your emotion or a knee-jerk reaction. You really need to have a level head. And like you said, coming into this, it's like corporate negotiations. It's a business now at this point. It's just gotten that hectic.
They will keep you cool, calm, and collected.
Even if they have to spray you down with a can of soda, they'll do whatever it takes. They'll do it.
Absolutely.
If folks want to find out more about what's going on with real estate and Norton Native Intelligence, you've got one source everybody can get that.
Yes, we have a website called GoNorton.com. You can reach any of our offices through that, and we have offices throughout Northeast Georgia, and we'd love to help you. We're selling houses every day. It's a difficult market, challenging market, but we are selling houses every day.
All right, there is hope, folks. If you're looking, there's hope. So check it out there. Hey, Frank, thanks so much for the information you bring. Do appreciate it, and we look forward to checking with you soon.